No, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone. A squeezing, scraping, covetous old sinner.
A festive favorite returns to the stage this week at the Portland Playhouse. The Charles Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol, back to dazzle audiences with a new twist. Joining us in the studio with more on their unique take on this timeless story is director Charles Grant and actor Lester Purry, who plays the iconic role of Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes,
good morning to you both.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This is such a classic story. It's such an important part of the holidays. So, Charles, how did you bring A Christmas Carol to life and kind of put your own spin on it?
Yeah, well, I have to just give just a little bit of context and backstory to my history with this production. So I moved to Portland about 7 years ago, and the first production I worked on was this production of A Christmas Carol, and I was an actor in it.
Oh my gosh.
So at that time, I played the Ghost of Christmas Present and a bunch of other roles, but that was the first time I had ever done a production or seen a production of A Christmas Carol. I'd seen, like the Mickey Mouse movie, all that stuff, but so flash forward to now 7 years later, this is the first time that there's a new director directing this production. So it's a story that's really special to me. And so when I got the opportunity to direct it, it's one of those things, as you said, it's a classic.
Yeah.
And I think people come and expect a certain thing. So as I started preparing for it, I was like, how do I find the balance of A Christmas Carol that people know and love, but also putting my own spin in it, bringing my full self to it. And as just an artist who does a bunch of things, now directing this, I was like, okay, what is my way into this? So that was sort of how I started to prepare for it. And the big question I asked is like, everyone knows Scrooge as the miserly kind of person, but how did he get there?
Yeah.
What makes a person so closed off? What makes a person so mean? And just given all the things that are going on in the world, both in the 1840s and now, finding all those resonances, and I think that has been the joy for me. And then, of course, working with Lester Purry, who was in my vision when I got the opportunity to direct this. I was like, Lester.
Oh,
Lester
really?
Purry.
Had you guys worked together before?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, you got to have a good Scrooge for this story. What draws you to this role?
For me, it's the iconic nature of it. Sometimes as an actor, I want to find that character that is so well established and then rearrange the molecules.
He's a tough guy to like, especially around the holiday season.
Yes.
Is it tough to kind of get into character as Scrooge when everyone else around you is like so holly jolly and happy this time of year?
It's a challenge, but I think what helps, and Charles and I have had lots of table work on it, is talking about the heart of this person. What is the root that got him there? Looking at past traumas, looking at how he was treated as a child, looking at his drive for success and getting lost in that. And then you begin to see a human being. That other people have lost sight of because of how he treats them.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that's a great way to look at it. So, Charles, for anyone who hasn't been to a Portland Playhouse production, give us a sense of what the room is like, what the vibe is like, what can audience members expect?
So the thing that I love about the Portland Playhouse is that our seating configurations, for one, change for every performance.
Really?
So if you've seen a production at the Playhouse before that wasn't A Christmas Carol, you can expect coming in and being like, is this the same place? So the Portland Playhouse is located in what was once Mount Sinai Baptist Church. So the outside literally looks like a church. What I love about this production is that it's immersive. So there's seats all around. As soon as you walk in, you can feel the holiday spirit. The lights are already dimmed. There's fog. We've set the atmosphere, not to give too much away, but as soon as you enter, you're like, oh, we're in for a treat. And that has been a lot of what has guided my process in bringing this. And I'm such a collaborative artist. So the actors, the designers, everyone, Lester involved, to make something that, going back to just Scrooge, that I think oftentimes we see Scrooge and we're like, oh, that's not me. That's so far from me. But the joy of working with Lester and this whole team is like, no, how do we actually, as you said, get to the root of it and say, what are the ways that I might be kind of Scroogey, or what are, and the thing that I've been thinking a lot about lately is just the power of love and transformation. So I think that's what people, when they walk in the Playhouse, it's immersive, there's direct address, the actor's gonna be talking directly to you, there's moments to participate and sing along, clap along, so especially around this time of year, we're just excited to go on the full journey and invite audiences in to participate with us.
Yeah, it is. It's such a fun story. What do you hope that folks most take away from this performance?
What I want people to take away from it is that if there are elements that has caused you to be a little Scroogey, that you can change. That during this time of year, I think sometimes the common person, we think about giving, but then we go, well, I don't have hundreds or thousands of dollars to give, but that little $5, $10, whatever, to give and to look upon other people with compassion, even if they're mean. It started somewhere, so maybe a little compassion and love can open that heart.
That's a great message this time of year and all year round. Well, thank you both for coming in this morning. I can't wait to come check out this production. It's such a fun story. If you haven't been to a show at Portland Playhouse, you got to come check out A Christmas Carol. Shows are happening now through December 30th. For tickets and info, go to portlandplayhouse.org. It's always such a fun one. I know I've seen the movie. It's been a couple years since I've gotten to see it on stage, so I'm going to have to come to a live show. All right, it's 7:47 on this Wednesday morning. We'll take you out.